All right, let's do this.
I don't know where to begin. Could be the curves on your body, but then could be your hair, maybe your skin. Yeah, baby girl, I'm tryna get with you. Come, let me see what we get into. It don't even gotta be physical, long as that pretty face visible. Yeah.
Hey family, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ree. Hi. On this channel we talk about a lot of things, mainly travel, life, and beauty. So if you're interested in those things, do me a favor and go make sure you hit that subscribe, okay? Join the family. That's your one to do today. There is not much required from you of this day but to hit that subscribe. That's all I'm gonna say. Call me your paper planner. So y'all, today we are talking about tips when it comes to filming content on your iPhone. Now, first of all, I know you're gonna say, what qualifies me for this? Well, fair enough, fair question, a little sauce, but I got it. So I've been filming YouTube videos on my phone for the past almost 2 years. Yeah, April would have made it 2 years. So if I minus look at me trying to do quick math. So I've been filming YouTube videos on my phone for almost 2 years. It's like 22 months. So I've been doing this for a very long time. So over all that time, I've gained knowledge up here from my experience when it comes to filming YouTube videos on your phone. These can go for your reels, these will go for your TikTok girls, for your YouTube girls. This is everything, because as you guys know, one of the easiest ways to get started in this content creation game is to use your phone, because you use it every day. So, and it has a really good camera. Cue the iPhone 12 Pro Max has 3 glorious cameras. So I've been able to kind of utilize what I have and just go from there. So I qualify myself for this conversation. Excuse me if you hear some rumbling in the background. Papa is deciding to act a fool today. What are you doing? What could you possibly be doing in this moment? You're fired. I'm about to fire you as a dog. So we're going to be talking about my top tips when it comes to filming. I've qualified myself for this conversation. If you enjoy content creation tips like these, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know. I can dive deeper into any specific topic that you want. I'm an open book. This is me open. I'm an open book to you. So let's just hop right into it. So my first big tip that I had to learn earlier on was that lighting is everything. Lighting is everything when it comes to filming content. So you have, personally, if you are a lazy content creator like myself, natural lighting is your best friend. So a lot of times what I do when I'm filming YouTube videos is I get up super early. So I get up maybe about 5-6 a.m. and I film as the sun is coming up in the sky and is as quiet as it can be. So for me, early morning sunlight is the best, and then also golden hour, which is hard to catch if you are working a 9 to 5, because I have to drive all the way home and try to catch golden hour around maybe 5:30 to 6:30 before the sun sets. It's a lottery ticket, in my opinion. Golden hour is really a lottery ticket. So the best long form of good lighting for me personally is in the morning. So if you're serious about this, get your booty up and film those videos early in the morning. It works a lot better. Like I'm currently filming this at what, 7 a.m. or something. So it just works a lot better when it comes to natural lighting. And I'm using natural lighting, nothing else but my bedroom window and just facing it. And I'm black. So we doing the best we could with what we have, and if a black person can do it, I feel like everybody could do it. So what happens if you don't have any natural lighting? Maybe you don't have any nearby windows. Things happen. So studio lighting, I can link my ring light that I purchased down below. Studio lighting is a little bit tricky because you not only sometimes need a front facing light, but you need a backlight that can block out your shadow, and I'm still mastering that, but my brother is very good at it. So we would use 2 lights sometimes, one that faces me and one that faces behind me to cover my shadow. And studio lighting works. It's just a lot more setup. That's why I'm saying if you're a lazy content creator like myself, then natural lighting is your best friend, and just kind of suck it up and get that sunlight. But if you want that studio lighting effect, then definitely you might need a ring light, and then I'll link another backlight that I use as well. So lock that in. You need good lighting. You need good lighting. Please lock that in. That's locked in. Next up, when it comes to filming on your iPhone, you really need a good tripod stand. So I have upgraded from using 2 books and my water bottle and putting my iPhone like that to finally getting a really good tripod. I can show you it as well. Let me go get my tripod 1 second. So this is what I mean by a good tripod. I really like this one from Adam Tech, to be honest. I love it. It is very sleek. I put it in my work bag so I'm able to film content in the office or wherever I go. So all you do is essentially pop it out. This is my favorite tripod. I have looked at Amazon tripods and I've bought a few that have been hot trash. This is the best one. So you can put your iPhone there. It's big enough for the Pro Max because it stretches like this. What's really cool is that there's a back spring what allows you to rotate it for your TikToks and your Reels. Got you. So all you do is basically pop that up. Let me show y'all, because look how long baby boy goes. This is length, so you can take pictures. I've taken pictures with this by myself. I've done so much with this one tripod. So getting a good tripod really matters. Like it's one of the best $30 investments you can make when you're filming content, because you've just saved yourself so much struggles. There's only so much that 2 bucks and putting it against something solid can do, because you're very limited in your angle. But when you have a tripod that's easy, transportable, and you can carry it everywhere, then you're good to go. And I just pop everything back in, put it in my bag, and I move on with my day. Convenience. Also, this feeds into my next point. This one has a Bluetooth remote, and all I have to do is press this button and it automatically connects with my phone, and I can use video and photo functionality with my Bluetooth remote. So all I do, pop it out, and I'm sometimes filming it behind there. I'll put it somewhere where nobody could see it, and you're capturing your own content. And that works. I mean, for me, I feel like as a content creator, it's always good to have somebody to take your photos, but you're not always going to have somebody to take your photos. You're not always going to have somebody help you press record and stuff. So having these little things are going to save you time, stress, worry, and fail. I can't explain it any other way. So get yourself a good tripod. I'll link this one below. All of my YouTube equipment will be linked below. So that's a really big tip. Investing your $30 into a good tripod matters. And then a Bluetooth remote can carry you places. My next tip would be use mirrors. So I have a very janky mirror that I'm ashamed to show you guys, but so you know, when you're filming on your iPhone, you always want to use the back facing camera because that has the best resolution, the best everything, but you can't see yourself. I use mirrors to see myself. So I would plop a mirror behind my camera and be able to position myself and see myself without having to move back and forth and do a bunch of test shots. So that's my little trick. So I use this mirror. I did not clean it. I apologize. I haven't used it since I upgraded to a camera. But I use this mirror. Most of my previous YouTube videos, I used to see myself in this mirror, press record, and move on. So all you need is a handheld mirror. I'll link one on Amazon below, but I could use that mirror. You could also use a nice like wall mirror. Use mirrors. Like, that makes it so much easier. You can also use I'll include a YouTube video where you can use your phone to see yourself, your Apple Watch to see yourself before recording. That could be very useful as well. I've never personally tried it, but I know other people have different methods. You have to find what works for you, especially when using an iPhone. One of the most frustrating things is you can't see yourself, so mirrors make it a lot easier to position and make sure you're in frame and make sure everything is going smoothly. My next step would be, don't be afraid to ask for help. I know I showed you guys a lot of tools where you won't need anybody to necessarily help you, but if you have somebody in your household who's able to press record or make sure you're in frame, a lot of times I'll use Kino or my brother to help me film if I can, because it's just a lot easier to have that help next to you to just make things go a lot smoother. So don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're outside maybe taking pictures, don't be afraid to ask a stranger. It just makes everything a lot easier. And then another tip I have, especially when it comes to filming on an iPhone, what has really been affecting me these past couple months is storage. I ran out of it. I ran out of storage, how much content you're creating. So I like to shoot in the HD 30 setting on my iPhone. So that takes up a lot of storage. That's not your 1080p, girls. That's not your 1080p. That thing is taking up so much storage. So videos and photos and stuff, they really add up on your phone. Plus your phone is primarily used to contact people, text message, WhatsApp, Instagram, all of the things that you're saving. People be sending all kind of stuff on WhatsApp. Good Lord. I'd be so emotional just to press download because I don't have as much storage to kind of keep on doing it. And that's why you see a lot of content creators invest in the heavy 2 TB smartphones, is because storage becomes a huge issue. So I did run into that problem where Apple had to let me know, girl, you don't have much storage on this phone. So I ended up purchasing, I think, an extra 50 gig of storage for like $1. And then I had to go through, make hard decisions, and rearrange some stuff and get rid of stuff that I know I probably wouldn't use in the future. So just be mindful of storage. What I do every time I film is I always check the about section and the storage section of my phone to make sure it's at least above 10 GB. That's what I feel like you need to film a good YouTube video, is at least about 10 GB. So I like to make sure my phone is at least there before I start filming. So check your storage, invest in things that are gonna make your life easier, like a good tripod, a Bluetooth remote. Don't hurt your head too much. Ask for help when you need to. Get that mirror if you need to. There's no shame in the game. Use that mirror to make your life easier. And the last tip, of course, would be natural lighting. It takes a while for you to get adjusted to it all, especially when using angles. So sometimes I primarily film. Oh, also I'll show you guys my car mount that I use in my car. So I film in my car as well, and I have a sticky car mount that has been saving me so much trouble, and it gets the wide view. So I'm telling y'all, mounts and tripods matter, and Bluetooth remotes and stuff. But what I noticed as well is that in the first couple times when you're filming yourself, you're not going to know where your angle is. But over time, I learned that, okay, if I stick my hand out here and use my phone, I don't know why I don't use my phone. I'm looking at my phone. This is my phone. I noticed over time, like, okay, if I'm filming, right, and I stick my phone out here, I know you guys could see me. I know it because I've been filming myself enough, and I know that if I like elongate my arm and stretch right here and keep my eye focused, you guys could see what I'm talking about. So I think over time you learn your best angles. Just give it practice. Practice makes perfect. When you're filming like cinematic B-roll, one of my favorite things to do if you have an iPhone is start off with your 1x, like one time your regular iPhone camera, and then use your 2 thumbs to zoom out and switch to the 0.5x camera, and it creates the coolest little zoom in, zoom out features. So those are little things you could do that you do not need a fancy editing system for. If you film correctly, like, you can get yourself some really nice B-rolls. As I've said, I've had 100,000 views on this channel, right? Majority of those have gone to my iPhone. So it works. It just takes a little bit of patience, but definitely I recommend, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel and stuff and you don't have a wide flow of resources, use your phone and your camera. Like, it's possible. Once your content is good and once you are filming good content, quality content, I feel like it'll speak for itself. But that's it when it comes to my iPhone tips. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Maybe something here you learned, maybe something here you didn't. That's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Honesty is the best policy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe and join the family if you haven't already. Yes. And as always, I appreciate you. I value you. Yeah, you bad. I can see y'all in the next one. Bye.